up, guys? This is Roos by Don, and we're on the scoop right now. So we with the scoop with BiggTime.
BiggTime.
We live at the Roof Gallery 420 event. We just did some inductions into the Roofing Hall of Fame. So I want to congratulate BiggTime for officially getting inducted into the Roofing Hall of Fame. He came all the way from Canada to Atlanta, Georgia to make sure he got his award. He did some performances. He shut the Roof Gallery down, and now we got to chop it up.
Yeah,
so,
boy.
So talk to us. So let us know as far as how you like Atlanta so far.
I love Atlanta. You know, I think I might move down here. I went to the Marietta Diner last night.
Okay.
And they fed me. I was like at an Italian wedding. It was amazing.
It is.
I met Papa George. He's like the consigliere, the boss, whatever they call it down here.
Yep.
Mind your P's and Q's when you're at the Marietta Diner. You know what I mean? You might not ever leave, right?
Nice.
But yeah,
Okay.
good time so far.
Good. As far as just your journey, so as far as with BiggTime, just with me, you're actually my first interview. Like, he's just always been cool. Like, he's always been like the biggest of the biggest. You know, again, he's from Canada. He has his own songs, his theme songs. He has his own reality shows. He has his own girls crew, the Summer Sisters.
Yeah, Summer Sisters.
He has his own tools, you know. So when you think about like LeBron James and you know how he has Nike, or if you think about how can you diversify yourself, like, you know, in the industry, like he's not just roofing, but that he's making the tools too. He's doing all the above, you know. So that's why when he say BiggTime, he really is doing it big time.
Big time.
Yep. So tell us a little bit about yourself. And the first thing first, what I really find is the most impressive is how are you able to brand yourself the way that you do, and then to get to like Primeline tools and start making your own tools and things like that.
So it all started just having fun on the roof, a little bored with the roofing industry, done it for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to, you know, let's capture some of these funny moments where in the construction industry, people just kind of let go when they're in that element, right? You know, there's no rules when you're 2 stories up, you know, and you just a little bit of free. Maybe you smoked a little bit of marijuana that day, and everyone's making jokes, everyone's laughing. So that's thought it'd be funny to kind of capture some of the things that I've seen over the years happen, and you know that I found funny. So we started making little videos, throwing them out. And the first song was called that we did was "Best Damn Roofer." And I made a funny video, and we did give a free roof giveaway. So we're giving a free roof away that day, and I had this. Yeah, we've done it a bunch of times, right? It's for you know, for people that need it, or you know. So the roof we gave away was someone lost their child, and they had to return their deposit, and they couldn't afford to do the roof. So this is before I was actually best damn roofer. I didn't have any videos out yet. Just what minor ones on Facebook. But I had the song, and I gave a free roof away to this family, and I was like, you know what? Like, do you mind if I like crack a beer and, you know, smoke some marijuana? And they're like, yeah, of course, do whatever you want to do. We're like, you're helping us out. So that's where I made my first video. And we used to have a platform called Roofers for Life. And it was a pretty popular social media platform on Facebook. So I took the song and I threw it out there. And I think it was the first day, and this is going back like 10 years ago or 8 years ago, got like 5,000 views the first day, which was like,
a lot.
What? Like,
you're viral.
Yeah, like that was viral back then. And like, so it was just a song about roofing and about being the best damn roofer, but it was also me smoking dope. And it was the first time I've ever edited a video. So I did it on my iPhone.
Yeah.
I made the music on GarageBand. And so it was one of the worst edits ever, right? So, but you know, the lips didn't even match the words. It was just good enough, right? My first video.
Asian on like fighting videos.
Yeah.
You will not.
Was it actually me singing? Like, yeah. So I put it out, and I was like, okay, this might have something. I was also a musician years back, so I had a little dabble with the music industry. So I just kind of went with it. Just thought I'd make funny content. People seemed to really enjoy it, and then it kind of built into a character because I didn't want people thought it was like, is this the really guy smoking joints on the roof and drinking? I'm like, maybe I am, but I didn't want the world to think that. So I just started, you know, kind of making this character up and made a bunch of more songs like roofing is fun and Hella Roofer, and of course then I had to make a video to go along with it. And
you got a whole album.
There's a whole album called Roof On, Roof Strong. Right? I think in the picture I don't even have a beard or long hair. People don't even recognize me on the front of the album. Like, who is this? The guy's an imposter, right? And so, of course, it led into working with certain people in the industry that were more of like influencers, and they're like, what you're doing is amazing. So people built me up, and CSS, Contractor Supplement Solutions, was one of the first companies to really appreciate what I was doing.
Before Primeline?
Before Primeline, yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Give a quick round of applause. Contract with Supplement Solutions. Okay. Believing in the
And it was also Win the Storm. Anthony Domenico and a couple people from Win the Storm wanted me
shout out
to.
to Anthony Domenico.
Yeah, and he wanted me to host their awards and sing.
That's really
So
cool.
I sang at the award show, and then I sang at CSS's booth, and it just kind of. And when I was there, I just I had to step it up now because I've made this a bunch of videos over the year, and I really got to show people I'm in Vegas. So I had the money suit, right?
Yeah.
Money suit with the cowboy hat and the fur coat, and the fur coat just happened. My buddy Paul Reed, very popular influencer in the roofing industry, he gave me the fur coat.
Okay.
And the fur coat's got you seen I put miles on that thing. It's been everywhere.
It's a hit.
Yeah. Oh, you could probably smoke some of that hair on there, and it'd be a hit for sure. But and then Primeline, kind of seen the growth of me, and then they got to know me. It's a family operated company, been around for 35 years, and they really let me. And one of my deals, I didn't want to change what I do. I didn't want to feel that someone was altering me and my past. So they took a risk and said, "La, do your thing." And I think the first video we put out because I said we need to have a production company. So I signed on Mark as my partner and brought him in as 50-50. If Mark wants to poke his head in here for a sec. Mark, show your head here for a sec.
Well, if you don't see Mark is in the videos already.
He plays Dick the homeowner.
Yeah, he's usually the homeowner, and then he has his wife that's with him in all the videos. So
my wife.
You know him already.
And so the first video that we shot, where we got a sponsorship.
Wait, is that really?
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, the wife part.
What's that?
Whose wife is it?
Oh, it's his wife. But
Okay.
BDR has in the show. He has the affair with her all the time.
Exactly,
I was just joking, right?
That's gotta make sure.
Of course. She's a lovely woman.
It's fire. I love all the skits.
But anyways, the first video we shot, which was really risque, was Joshy the Blowman. It was a Christmas special.
Yep.
They were they signed us on to work with them, and they're like, "Oh, great! Like a video of Christmas to smoking crack cocaine." And and they stuck with me. If they don't fire me here, they're not gonna fire me at all. So that was 4 long years ago, going on 5, and it's just
was that long?
I think so. 4 years ago, Josh the Blowman. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it'll be 5 this Christmas. I think it will be. The time flies when you're smoking crack. I mean, when you're making smoking crack videos.
Got you.
We're going to cut and edit that out, right?
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So, as far as with the tools now, so you got to work with them. What made you want to start, designing your own tools? Is that...
We have an idea.
Keep asking about that is... I will love. That's what I'm trying to do. So I have my own little thing.
Well, who's in charge of all that at Primeline, right? It's me. So they gave me the steering wheel over there to do a lot of things. That's why you see us sponsor the Summit Sisters. That's why you see a lot of sponsorships sponsoring tools. We get
sponsoring the Roof Gallery.
Yeah, the Roof Gallery. So they allow us to give us a budget, and they allow me to build up free range basically, but build up a community within the community. And
nice.
So the funny thing is I don't know if I can even talk about this, but I'm going to. But the Red Ripper came out. Remember the Red Ripper? Everyone used the Red Ripper.
Yep.
Well, Primeline, after the patent came up, and this is what I don't know this legally, but I think this is what happened. Mm-hmm. There was some type of a disagreement with them using the color red. Primeline we didn't brand them yet, right? So we didn't brand the color green for Primeline.
Got you.
So there was a legality issue with using red because it was the Red Ripper. Although the patent was already expired, it was the color that was so we had some legal issues with that because the Primeline had a whole bunch of Red Rippers they were called Prime Rippers, but they were red.
Yeah.
So marketing genius, we just painted them green. Problem solved. That's it. So that was the first tool I made, and I made the video that's on social media. Just like a can of spray paint. They're done.
And that was it.
That's it.
Oh my
the Green Ripper, and we actually made a movie about the Green Ripper. I don't know if you've seen the Green Monster. It's a Halloween special.
I did see that.
And that's where the Green Ripper comes after me and kills me.
I need to see it again because the Halloween special, that's kind of crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's one of our popular videos, right? So check it out. And the Green Ripper actually kills me because I don't pay enough attention to give it the love it deserves.
See, this is why I like this guy because I feel like we kind of have the same mind. So every time I see him, I tell him he's my Eminem. I feel like I'm 50, he's Eminem, and he be, as far as the music videos, as far as just the thought process, with the marketing. I think you said one time we were on the phone, it's light the house on fire, and then everyone's gonna see the house, and then you show what you really want to market. Yeah,
exactly.
That we get the eyeballs on it.
It's like doing a Blue Angel at a party, right? Yeah. At least you got the girl's attention. Right?
So at the end of the day, I feel like you're real good with that as far as getting the eyeballs on you. You have a lot of views, over millions of views.
Millions upon millions of views, right?
Exactly. For
So
years.
point of doing marketing is to draw attention, right? Because if you don't have any engagement on a post, whether it be negative or positive, the post is useless. The whole point of putting something on social media is to get a reaction, whether it be a like, a comment, or just viewership in general. So if someone doesn't engage with your video, it failed. Right? Yeah. So I found that there's a one really way to make you, like, just to get everyone's attention. And someone's like, this is funny. I hate this guy. What is this? Interest. Like, this guy can't do this. He can't steal. He can't drink on a roof. Like,
smoke on a roof?
Yeah, like, watch me. And then I would just antagonize so many different types of people, right?
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of a hate for it, but once you get to know me, like, yo, you don't like jokes? Like, oh, you must be a blast at parties. Like, you know what I mean? So we kind of went with that approach, and it still works. Like, I don't know if you've seen the last video I put out where I'm bathing in the toilet after I use it.
I missed that one.
And it's for my new cologne. Oh, de Joshe.
The Joshe.
Yeah, oh, de Joshe.
The Joshe is going to be exclusive at the Roof Gallery.
Yeah. Spray it on. Like, finally got laid, like, by 3 women at the same time. Like, whoa. Oh, de Joshe.
Joshe.
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna use the Joshe instead of Creed now.
I'll give you a free bottle.
Hey, there we go.
I'll make some for you. Give me a water bottle.
All right, so as far as so the roofing, so a lot of people see your social media, they see how you're making roofing fun, literally. How does that translate to sales?
So it actually for sales for tools, it works really well, right? So when I'm selling to my clients, which are roofers, it works perfect, right? I can say anything, do anything, because the roofers don't give a fuck.
The roofers,
yeah. So when I'm selling tools and stuff like that and shingles, it works great. Now, marketing to the homeowner that way, homeowners don't really see my videos. Do you know what I mean? So like roofers, they're not going on their social media like, oh, I'm gonna see what the plumber's up to today, right? They're watching whatever is involved in their life, right? Yeah. So they're watching Desperate Housewives or whatever they like, or Maverick, or whatever the next biggest show is. He's not going. His phone's not getting me washing myself in the toilet videos, right?
But do you use that to like help your sales? So do you
it does happen. I never show homeowners that because like a lot of my videos are. So I'll tell you, I sold a roof, and some just recently did the roof, and the guy's like, we found out who you were after we signed you on. They already gave me the deposit, and then he's like, your videos are fucking crazy, like they're funny, right? And then I get a phone call back the day before we're starting the roof, and you can hear the nervousness in his voice. He's like, hey, big time, like my wife was just wanted to reassure that you aren't gonna like not use underlayment and like try to sleep with her or anything, right? Like, I was like, no, man, that was my house, and I was talking about sleep with my own wife, right? And then the other girl's my best friend Mark, the producer. That's his wife. It's all an act. He's like, okay, thank you, but look forward to seeing you tomorrow, right? But it was like, he's like, because he already gave his motherfucker $8,000. He was like sweating it, like, I just gave this fucking crook $8,000. Like, I'm gonna call him because my wife wants me to call and double check, right? So. Some people find out during the process, and when people hire me because of that, so that happens quite often. They'll hire me because of it. But you get a pile of lunch, pizza, the beers. Can you make a video? Right? I'm gonna make a video of me taking a dump in your garden. They're like, that'd be great. So all my clients that I have right now, maybe I haven't grown like a bigger client base because I still have a small business. I never really tried to expand. Canada's not like the U.S. demographically, but it's made all my clients more like me, and we have a lot more fun at work. So I've literally made roofing fun for me in that sense.
Exactly. I feel like that's real important. That's actually real big that you've made like your own little culture, like your own little niche.
Yeah.
So even your customers, they vibe with your culture. Yeah. It's like part of your culture.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's awesome. And a lot of people can't really connect that. Because really, that's like marketing 10/10, and everyone's stuck on marketing 101, 202.
Well, people are afraid to express themselves, so they get in front of a camera like, I'm going to try to pretend like everyone wants me to be. Exactly. So the whole time when they're projecting who they want to be, it's not them.
Exactly.
So, I mean, not that that's a bad thing, but if you want to let your comedy out and express exactly how you feel, like expressing myself trying to sleep with a homeowner, stealing, that's not really me either. But it goes back to the basics of getting that attention, right?
And being funny, and that part is you.
And when someone acts like they're trying to be what everyone else wants, that's not what everyone else wants, and that's why they're not getting the reaction, because they're not being themselves.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So look at me. I'm a roofing company. Hire me because we're the best.
We're the most honest.
And then, yeah, we're the most honest. Like, no, you're not, because you know at least like 3 of your employees got like, 3 felonies and shit. Like, why is there only one driver for 7 people? Like, oh, we save on gas. We hate climate change, right? And they can lie to your face, but it's not real, right?
Exactly. Okay. When I wanna make sure we asking the right questions because you're so big. So that's one thing. You just said that you're a small company.
Yeah,
but,
my roofing company's a small company.
But to us, you're Mr. Worldwide. You're big
So
time.
I'm still a roofer. Like, so a lot of American companies, they don't actually roof, right? So they don't lay shingles. I'm an actual shingle layer. Mm-hmm. So what we do is we have a small company where I don't need a big crew. I can partner up with another small business owner and we can do a project together. Like we're doing a Decra roof. It's around 120 square, which is a big roof.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 3 stories, 1812 on the water.
1812?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like inverted, like upside down, like cliffhanger. Is that Sylvester Stallone up there? Hey, everybody, good team. So I mean, I didn't like running a crew. Like one of my pet peeves is managing roofers. As much as I am a roofer,
yeah,
I'm like, oh, it's Monday morning. Got my whole week scheduled out, and all of a sudden, Larry's got to take his gerbil in for a dentist appointment. You know what I mean? Like his cat's got a friggin' wicked bad tummy ache, man. You get all these excuses. It's Monday morning, and it's just me and one other guy. Like, and it really stressed me out. I did it for years. So then I just really got into doing a unique metal sales, developing tools instead. But the metal sales, I can do the roofs myself, make a percentage of the sales, and work alone and do these really expensive, beautiful roofs.
Yes, I seen you doing that. So with the metal, what is it, diamond?
Diamond is one of my main roofs that I sell.
Now, do you have a deal?
Oh, I've had a deal for about 10 years. Before I was BDR, yeah.
For 10 years with them?
For 10 years, I've had a really good rapport. I used to actually be running their booths at the IRE. I used to be, before I was BiggTime, I was still at IRE, but I was just, right? People, and then when the videos started coming out, that's the first time I played on the floor at IRE was at a Diamond booth, but I didn't want to that's the guy singing those roofing songs. That's the guy snorting blow on the Josh. You know what I mean? I had to be very careful for keeping relationships at certain times. I didn't want to blow it all, and so Diamond I've been selling for a long time. And right now I'm actually, we're thinking about, we're going to be hosting another whole line of metal as well alongside with Diamond.
We need some Diamond in the roof gallery.
I would love to bring it in. I'd love to do maybe next time we can get together. We've started a roofing university. A lot of people don't know about it. Keep that kind of quiet, but we do private lessons, and we're going to be working with several other products too.
You have a whole school.
Yeah, university, roofing university. It's in the Roofer Store, which is
Roofer Store. There we go.
Roofer Store. It's a partnership that we run with a friend of mine. That's actually his location in Mississauga, Ontario.
Okay.
But we help promote that. We market him as well. So we have a whole. The production company markets other companies too, like Diamond, like Primeline as well. So, I mean,
who else do you have? So, because Diamond, Primeline, who else is? Like, I guess, endorsement partnership deals?
Well, Contractor Supplement Solutions. They, So we've done several videos with them. We worked with the recent video we just shot was with Van Boxel Building Supplies.
Okay.
And I so they asked me to help them make.
Oh, is that the one that you did
the
with
suit? I actually tailored. It was a tailored suit I made.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Made that myself with staples
Yep.
And so we hired us on to make some commercials, and we're working with them this year as well. We just work with anybody that wants any kind of unique marketing and kind of break out of the norm, right? So that's why Van Boxel gave me. They're like, we'll do one shot, one commercial.
See how it goes.
But there's like, just do what you want.
Yeah.
So whenever someone lets me do what we want, we get really good progress out of that, right? Because people watch commercials. It's not just a commercial; it's a comedy skit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's got to be, like we said, 1 million people are putting commercials out for the roofing company in America this year. So you got to make yourself different. You like go back to the standing out, make yourself visible. Also get a reaction from people watching.
I just want to point out to you guys, like in the roofing industry, there's like a term as far as roofing influencer, and that just started coming out like recently, really. But at the end of the day, this is the real definition of influencing. He's been doing it from before the word has even been out, 10 plus years. I thought Primeline Tools was your first one, but like you said, you had the diamonds before that one and doing that boost. So at the end of the day, if you guys want to be an influencer, if you guys want to get deals or partnerships with companies, you got to do the things that people like this is doing.
I'm under the influencer.
Under the influencer.
Big time.
I love it. Okay, really, I just want to thank you as far as for coming to the Roof Gallery. Always supporting. You've been supporting me from as soon as I asked you, I was like, hey, we got anything? And you're always open.
I think
you have
we
like
did
the
live
most
on.
followers.
Yeah, we did live on
we
the
did live.
couple live. It was a great live, actually.
What's even worse is I have Dan to mention of Danny's. If Danny's here, we did the first interview and he didn't press the record button.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember? So we had to literally record the whole thing.
And
again.
I was like, you know how much people pay for this? I gave him a hard time. Like,
no, for real.
This is for free, man. You're killing me.
We were like, oh my gosh. But we got to do it again, you know, and like I feel like that kind of stuff, like we really appreciate. Thank you, like for real. And yeah, you're one of the most like down to earth, you know, people, but you don't have to be. You big time.
Yeah.
You know, so I really appreciate that again.
Appreciate that.
I hope you like your award. Obviously we're rocking all the Prime Nights.
Well, we're also rocking a video together this year too, right?
Yeah,
so we're
the
trying
new
to bring
video
that
coming
up.
soon.
So roofing is fun, right? And we got
fun.
Don the Man on there. It's going to be pretty amazing, right? I think it's cool. We're actually going to ask if you're going to watch this, but we're going to have roofers submit the songs and re-sing the songs on their rooftops with their own cell phones. And we want to include as many people from the roofing industry with our song, which is a remake of Roofing is Fun.
Yep. So let us help you with the influence. All you got to do is make a video with the Roofing is Fun song in the background, singing it on the roof.
And hold it sideways. Don't hold. We want the sideways cam. Don't do that.
Yeah, we want the sideways.
No TikTok shit. Right? You have the real deal.
Yep. And
Hollywood.
that way you could be in the music video. Get your own special cameo.
Big time.
Hey. So we about to wrap it up. Live from the Roof Gallery, Atlanta, Georgia. We got the Canadian boss in the building. I'm not talking about Drake. It's big time.
I call myself more of a North American, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it. So thank you again. Where to follow you? Big Time Best Damn Roofer
Best damn
everywhere.
roofer everywhere.
Best Damn Roofer everywhere. Big Time with 2 G's.
That's right. BIGG. Big time.
Hey.